This new cell phone video shot by a woman inside the Pulse nightclub and released today is part of a better picture now of exactly what was happening during the massacre early Sunday morning. Her family learned she was one of the 49 victims. Investigators say it began near the front door with a gun battle between suspect Omar Mateen and an off-duty Orlando police officer working security at the club.
Additional officers responded. Those additional officers made entry while the suspect was shooting, engaged in another gun battle with the suspect, forced him to stop shooting and retreat to the bathroom.
That was the start of a 3-hour standoff and the dialogue between Mateen and police.
There were 3 total calls. During the calls, he said he was doing this for the leader of ISIL, but he also appeared to claim solidarity with the perpetrators of the Boston Marathon bombing.
But the tone of the conversation quickly intensified.
There was talk about bomb vests, about explosives.
That's when SWAT team members moved in, using explosives and heavy equipment to tear a hole in the wall of the club. Dozens of survivors rushed out.
The suspect came out of that hole himself, armed with a handgun and a long gun, engaged in a gun battle with officers where he was ultimately killed.
And now to the investigation, where teams are working through a detailed analysis of the crime scene.
48 of the 49 victims have been identified.
The difficult task of notifying family members of those victims continues, with dozens still waiting for any news. For one mother looking for her son, her worst fears confirmed today. He is among the victims. But there's better news for another family. They learned early this morning their missing son was still alive.
It was enormous relief just to see him.
More than 24 of the wounded are still in the hospital right now. Doctors say at least 5 remain in grave condition. Jay Gray, NBC News.